Today we're going to talk about, obviously we talk often about Bitcoin spot markets, but I want to talk about crypto derivatives, about something called the perpetual swaps. So when you look at Bitcoin and crypto markets, the most traded instrument by far are what we call perpetual swaps. But what is a perpetual swap? We call them often perps. So what is a perp? And actually, these are crypto derivative instruments where basically that allows traders to speculate on the price of Bitcoin and other digital assets. The big difference is, though, unlike traditional future contracts that have a set expiry, when it comes to perpetual swaps, they can be held indefinitely because there's no expiry. And this is actually quite interesting because when you look at it on that perspective, there's actually very clear differences between the perps and the traditional futures. First, when it comes to traditional futures, they have an expiry date. When it comes to perps, thus the name perpetual swaps, they don't expire. And of course, you could trade them 24/7 like any other product in crypto. But again, when it comes to traditional futures, think about the CME and others, they're only available during market hours. And of course, leverage, you can even sometimes lever these perpetual swaps up to 100x. And when it comes, obviously, to this is not something that is possible with traditional futures. And the most interesting feature is something called the funding rate. To ensure that the price of the perpetual swap comes back to the spot price every 8 hours, those who are long pay those who are short a certain amount of payment. And that is what we call the funding rate in perps, which is something that does not exist in traditional futures. So an interesting term, perps or perpetual swaps, invented in 2016 in Hong Kong, and now by far the most traded instrument notionally around the world in the beautiful crypto space.
Are your children prepared for the future of money? Order Decoding Crypto with Henry and Hodler, the #1 new release kids book on Amazon.